Well, good morning. I'm going to do an inspection of my beehives this morning. So why don't you come along? I'll show you what my bee yard looks like, what the components of a beehive are, and maybe we'll even find a queen or two, because that's what I'm going to be looking for today. So I'm going to go get suited up, and I'll see you out in the bee yard. Okay, well, here we are out at my bee yard. I'm gonna suit up, and I have 5 hives right now. Sorry about the road noise. I'm gonna hope that you can hear me. Here we go. Okay, well, good morning. Here we are out at my bee yard. As you can see behind me, I have 5 hives. Let's get to it and do an inspection and see what we find. So I use a smoker. I try not to smoke them too much, but sometimes they need a little smoke to calm them down a bit. This has been a really busy hive, so hopefully they'll have some capped honey that I can show you, and then we'll be doing an extraction in the next few weeks. This is called a hive tool, and I use this for a lot of things, but mostly comes in really handy for opening up the hives. So sometimes we have a few little bugs in here that I smash. The bees are really good at taking care of their own bees, but when I open up the hive, their own bugs, but when I open up the hive, I kind of disturb everything, So this is what a frame looks like. When I talk about frames, these are frames that have what's called plastic foundation on them. And I don't know if you can see this, but it has an imprint of cells on it. So they will build out from there. They're usually coated, I coat them with a thin coating of wax, and that encourages them to keep building it out. And they'll build it based on this little blueprint here, which is, to be fair, their blueprint. Hello, girls. So they haven't really done too much in this top box yet. We're just gonna take this top box off and take a look in the next one down and see what's going on there. Oh yeah, lots going on here, which is exactly why I put that other box on last week, to give them more room to build wax and put honey in it. But this one you're going to see has lots of built out comb on it. Okay. And the white part here is all capped honey. So the bees, when they fill these cells with nectar, oh look, and that's got uncapped honey in the bottom and then capped honey all across the top. So when they put the nectar in here, they keep dehydrating it, and once the honey that's in there is under 18% water, they will cap it, and that's how I know it's ready to pull out of the hive and extract. So oh, here's another one, almost completely full of capped honey. So yeah, we'll be extracting here in the next few weeks. And another full of capped honey. These are really heavy. Woo, and another. All right, this box is almost completely full of capped honey. So we'll leave it in here for the time being, but in the next week or two we'll come out. If I have some more capped honey in other hives, we'll come out and pull these frames and use my extractor to extract it. Wow, yeah, this is a big hive. These are actually little shop cloths, and when I put little pieces in the hive, they use this to control their bug population. They get little things called small hive beetles, and they will chew up this cloth, and the beetles have little barbs on their feet, so they will stick the beetles in there, and it's a little beetle jail. They do a really good job. All right, let's see what's going on in this one. So more capped honey, uncapped honey, and this is filled with pollen. If you can see it in there. They use that for their protein source. So it's a good healthy hive. And again, there's lots of capped honey in here, so I don't really need to take out every frame. What I do want to do, though, is see if I have a healthy queen in here. So this is called a queen excluder, and I put this bottom box is called the brood box. So you can see it's deeper than the others, and this is where the queen stays and lays all the eggs. So the worker bees can get through this queen excluder, but because the queen is bigger, she can't fit through here. And I do that because, you know, we don't want eggs and larvae in the midst of the honey that I want to pull to eat. All right. Try to find the queen for you, so bear with me, because this is a big hive and sometimes it's hard to find her amongst all these thousands of bees. So I'm going to see see, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see the eggs. So she is laying eggs in here. This dark brown, this is brood. This is what we call capped brood. So this is larvae that's in here growing, and it'll stay in here for 23 days and then hatch into bees. Come on, Queenie, where are you? Yeah, she might not be on here because as you can see, this is basically covered with bees and capped brood. So if I can't find the queen, all I really have to do is look for eggs, because the eggs only stay eggs for 3 days and then they turn into larvae. I'm gonna try to get close up here. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it. I might have to take a picture on my cell phone and show you that way. But, so if I can't find the queen, if I see eggs, I know that she's been there within the last 1 to 3 days. So as long as I see eggs, I'm not too concerned about finding the queen. I do like to smoke them down in here because I don't like to squish them. And they do get a little aggravated. They're like, you know what? We're hard at work here. What are you doing? Again, another frame full of brood. Oh, here's the queen. The queen is right here along the top. So she's right there in the corner. I'm not sure if you can see her. She looks different. She's got a longer abdomen. There she is. See her? All right, so we know we can close this up. We've got a queen. She's doing well, doing her job. Wow, these are really full of honey, so we're gonna have a really good harvest this spring. You know, it's only gonna be a couple weeks. And then I'm gonna be able to show you how we harvest the honey, which is a really fun time. Oh. Gosh, I had such a nice day today. In the summertime, it's really difficult because it's really hot out here. Most southern beekeepers say that you should have the hives in full sun. They get way less beetles that way. But I'll be honest, I'm sweating even here in the shade, so. Oh, I have a little orchid bee. I don't know if you can see this little girl. Oh, she's gonna land right on me. So this is a native bee, a solitary bee, and they hang out here quite a lot. Look how beautiful though. They're this iridescent greenish color. I'm not sure how well that's showing up, but anyways, I love when I see them. And they just kind of hang out, and I don't know what for, but she's got a little pollen in her pollen basket there. Oop. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, I've never had one land on me before, so that's cute. All right, I'm gonna continue my inspection, and I'll let you know if anything else exciting happens.